Hello, my amazing kindergarten artists. This week, friends, we are starting a new art project inspired by the pop artist, Andy Warhol. We're going to take a look at who Andy Warhol is and some of his artwork in a moment. And we're going to use some non-traditional art materials to help create our pop art today, friends. So let's go look at some art before we go find out what art materials we need to start our project today. As always, artists, you have the choice of glue stick or glue bottle today, whichever you prefer. We need our fork painting kit today. And out of our art folder, I'm going to go ahead and open it up. There should be a long folded white piece of paper. And inside of that fold, there are 6 colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Each piece is a square. If you are missing one of these colors, it is okay, my friends, all right? Please do not worry. Right away, I'm going to go ahead and flatten my white piece of paper. I just folded it so that way it would fit inside of your art folder, my friends. Our goal today is to create our background for our flowers. I'm going to start first by picking 3 colors to glue to my white piece of paper. As always, artists, you can pick any 3 colors that you would like. You don't have to pick the same 3 colors as me. I think today I'm going to pick green, blue, and purple to be my 3 colors. And I'll go ahead and set them on my white piece of paper. They should fit rather snugly next to each other. Another word for snug is tight. When I'm ready, I'll go ahead and get my glue, and I'm going to glue them down. Again, if you're using a glue bottle, make sure that you use dots of glue going around the edge of your paper. If you're using a glue stick, try tracing around the edge with your glue as well. Another trick I always want to remember, once I flip my paper over and line it up with 2 hands, I'll use my flat hands to hold and count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sometimes I even enjoy counting in different languages as well. So, once again, please pick your 3 colors. They can be any 3 that you have in front of you, and glue them down to your long white piece of paper. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, my other 3 pieces of paper, and again, if you don't have 3 more, that's okay, but these pieces that I have left are going to go back into my art folder today. Those will become our flowers next art class. Now, I'm going to create some texture. If you look behind my flowers in my example, you'll see some black lines. And that's where our fork painting kit comes in today, my friends. So when you're ready, go ahead, open it up. Inside your bag, you'll find a small cup of black paint. You'll find a little plastic fork, and you'll even find a Q-tip. Now, we don't need that Q-tip today, so I'm going to leave it inside of my bag and save that for next art class. We're going to actually use our fork today as our paintbrush. However, instead of painting side to side, I want you to try painting up and down. This will help create a grass-like texture on our paper. So when I'm ready and I've practiced going up and down, I'll open up my paint. Your fork will fit kind of snugly right into there. So I have some black paint on there, and I'll go ahead and I'll start adding that black painted texture onto my paper. I'll move it around. Maybe I'll start on my first color and go to my next. I like to start by painting one way, and then every once in a while I'll turn my paper and go a different way as well. That way it looks like my grass is going in different directions. Every once in a while I'll need to refill my fork, get more paint on it, and keep adding more lines. I'm going to go ahead and speed up this part, my friends, and show you how much texture we need to paint on our paper today. Again, remember, even though we're using this as a paintbrush, I'm not going side to side. Instead, I'm painting up and down on my piece of paper today. Here I go. Here's how my grass-like texture turned out today. Notice I made sure that my fork painting went to the edges of my paper. That is the most important part, my friends. Once we put our flowers down in the middle of our squares, that will cover up much of your grass texture that's in the middle. So make sure when you're painting, you get close to some of those edges. And if you're afraid that you might fall off, that's okay. This is washable paint, or you can always put some paper or some newspaper under your artwork while you work today. So here's mine when I'm finished and I'm happy with my texture. I could even go in and add some more if I wanted to, but again, please try to focus, especially around the edges of your boxes, making sure that you get lots of texture, not just in the middle, but on the whole square of each color. Now that I'm finished, I need to go ahead and let my artwork dry. I don't need my fork anymore, my friends, so you can either wash it and keep it and continue using it for painting, or of course, you can recycle it. I do, however, need to keep my cup of paint today, my friends. We are going to be using that cup again next art class to add the centers of our flowers. So I'm going to put my cap back on carefully and put my cup back into my painting bag. That way I make sure I have it for next week. Now again, artists, please set your artwork somewhere safe to dry. Don't put it back into your art folder. And again, if you did this lesson with this video, please send me a photo of your started artwork. That way I know that you have started it. All right, artists, I hope you enjoyed painting with some non-traditional art materials today. I'll say my BYE, and as always, have fun creating, my friends.